Hello.
You've gotten further away.
Hmm?
Gotten further away.
Yes. Hey, it's Jeremy Paul Tompkins, and my awesome guest today is Sara Morris. What is your middle name?
May.
May. I knew that. Sara May Morris. Awesome. Thank you for being here today. I know you're super excited to do this and love being on video.
I'm being held here against my will.
Not true.
Send help.
Not true. Awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Sara.
Well, I just started on the RMG team this past March. I guess maybe I should start at my childhood,
Okay.
like everyone else.
Yeah.
So I grew up in White Mountain, which is up north near Nome. It's an awesome little village. I grew up there with my parents, who were school teachers, and 4 sisters. From there, I went to high school at Mount Edgecombe in Sitka, and I went off to college for a little bit in Ohio and came running back to Anchorage and finished college at UAA. I then moved down to Sitka for a while, which is where my fiance's family is from, and now my fiance Caleb and myself are back in Anchorage, and I started with RMG this year, and it's been awesome.
Cool. Is that good? You want to cut it there?
Yeah.
No. Let me make sure that our audio is working really quick, because it wasn't yesterday.
I'll just wait here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Amateur.
Can you check our audio on the live feed on Facebook, please? Oh, you got out of the video. Just didn't want to sit here with people staring at you? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we've got some people checking on the audio. Just want to make sure it's going good. Cool, so you've been a few different places. Tell me about growing up in White Mountain.
So growing up in White Mountain was awesome. I had a lot of freedom and a lot of fun. I spent tons of time with my friends and my sisters. It's a village of about 200 people.
Okay.
So really I just had to, my parents let us do quite a bit of whatever we wanted. We just had to be home for dinner and then again like at bedtime. But really, you know, it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of great memories.
Cool.
Being outside mostly.
Nice. What kind of things would you do outside?
Oh gosh, build forts, all
Uh-huh.
sorts of fun stuff. We played in the river a lot in the winter, sledding, you know.
Played in the river in the winter?
I mean, no, in the winter we went sledding.
Oh, okay.
In the winter the river was frozen, but
Gotcha.
yeah, just a lot of outside
Nice.
things.
Cool. And you've got a couple sisters?
I have 3 sisters.
3 sisters.
2 older sisters.
Nice. And so you're the baby of the group?
I am. I had to bring that up.
Yes.
Everybody should know that.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. And then tell me a little bit about moving away. What was it like?
Moving away, well, obviously I'm back, and I love being around my family, so really I think that's what I learned when I was away, just how important it is to be with family and how much I really enjoy that. So
Nice.
I think that's probably the biggest takeaway from being gone, is that I like being back.
Cool. So you say White Mountain's a village of about 200 people?
Mm-hmm.
So from there you said you moved to Sitka?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
And then how big is Sitka?
I think Sitka has about 10,000 people.
10,000,
I'm
okay.
not sure, maybe 9,000.
So was that a big adjustment for you to move from 200 to maybe about 10,000?
It was, but you know, I was young, so it was fine. I was happy I did it. It was by choice for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I've never been to Sitka. My wife's been there. She lived there for like a year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me about Sitka. I've heard it's awesome there. Oh, it can be awesome there, as far as.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of awesome people in Sitka. It's a fun town. Also, quite a bit to do.
Mm-hmm.
People love to do things outside, and a lot of fishing. Big fishing
Mm-hmm.
community, and also has a good tourist base. So there's quite a bit of tourism in the summer. So that kind of expands the town as well. But
Okay.
yeah, it's a great place.
Cool. And then you moved from Sitka to Ohio for college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just for a year.
Just for a year?
And then I came back and finished in Anchorage.
Okay, gotcha. How was Ohio?
It was awesome. My parents' family, or my dad's family, I should say, is actually from Ohio, and so that was kind of cool. But yeah, ultimately, I chose to come back.
Okay, gotcha. Tell me about sports. Did you play sports growing up?
I did in high school. I played volleyball and I played basketball. So that was a big part of high school for sure.
Sweet.
Kept me busy.
Do you have a favorite between basketball and volleyball?
Not necessarily. Probably volleyball. I had I think probably just like the less contact is probably
Yeah.
fits my personality a little better. But
Okay.
both were fun, and I had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you go on to play any sports in college?
A
for the year?
tiny bit in
Tiny bit.
Ohio, but
Okay.
yeah, came back.
Got you. And what is your degree in?
Sociology.
Sociology.
Mhm.
Awesome. Do you get
So-
to use that in real estate sometimes?
I think that I do ultimately. Just learning the different ways that people operate and the different backgrounds and demographics, I think is definitely helpful, and I'm happy to have that knowledge base for sure.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your real estate career so far. How long have you been in real estate?
I've just been I got licensed. I did my pre-licensing last year, but I just got into real estate this March, and so far it's been awesome. I've been able to help quite a few families get into new homes, and that's such a rewarding experience. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Awesome. Very cool. So since you've been in for in 6, 7, 8, not a little bit less than a year. How's your perspective changed as far as what a realtor does and actually what you do day in and day out?
That's a good question. I hadn't really thought about that before. I don't know that there's a huge discrepancy between what I thought it would be and what it is. There's quite a bit of things that happen outside of a normal transaction that you just can never expect. So there's quite a bit of troubleshooting and kind of, going as you're going along, you're kind of trying to think of new ways to solve problems, and it's not always the same. So there's never just like one way to do things. So that's been definitely keeping things interesting.
Yeah. So do you like that, or is that kind of how do you deal with that when there's problems that arise, just because that's kind of naturally how transactions can be? What is your way of dealing with those problems and issues that come up?
I think the best way for sure, and I'm lucky enough to be on a team, but to ask other people around you to see if they've done something similar, and really just to work quickly and to make sure that whatever you're doing is in the best interest of your client.
Nice. That's awesome. Sweet. Where do you see yourself in 2.5 years?
2.5 years. I see myself still doing real estate because I've been enjoying it so much, and I see myself hopefully being good at it and hoping to have a lot more clients and friends and people that I can help. So yeah, that's kind of where I see myself.
Sweet.
Just a little busier maybe.
Cool. Right on. This is one of the questions I asked John yesterday. Describe your dream house.
My dream house would definitely be a ranch style house.
Okay.
It would have a super huge master bedroom and bathroom, and then a big backyard and maybe a swimming pool.
There you go.
And it would also have like a sun over it all the time, never cloudy. And it would just be full of family and laughter and lots of happy memories.
Cool. That is awesome. Couple other things. Describe a dream vacation of yours, either that you've already taken or one that you'd like to take.
Caleb and I have been talking quite a bit about this, and I think that right now something that's of most interest to us is doing a trip to Europe. We haven't done that yet, and we should, and we're kind of trying to find a good time to do that, but I'd love to do that.
Cool. Awesome. Well, we know that we're on a team that is a lot about growth and goal setting and goals and all that kind of stuff. What is a big goal for you within the next 6 months to a year, and how are you going about accomplishing or achieving that goal?
One of my goals, I would say, I think maybe gearing away from the business side of things a little bit, but also I've just been being on this team, there's so much effort into being growth oriented, and I think that just being intentional and being purposeful about each day and who you spend time with and making quality relationships with people is something that I've really been working on and striving towards, and just being really grateful for all the awesome things that I have in my life and just having a positive outlook on things. So I've been focusing on that, and I plan to continue working on that over the next 6 months for sure.
Cool. That's awesome. And then last but not least, one piece or word of advice that you would give to the people watching.
I think that would have to go along with one of my goals, and I don't know if I'm in a place where I can offer people advice.
Do
might
it
not want to
anyways.
take it.
Do it anyways.
But yeah, just to really be intentional about each and every day and making sure your relationships count and that you're doing things that make you happy and that will line up with your goals. So that would, I think that those are rewarding things, and just be grateful. That's my advice.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions for Sarah, you can leave them in the comments. She sometimes gets on Facebook. If not, I will let her know there's questions waiting for her. But thank you so much for joining. Thank you for taking some time to get to know Sarah here. And I hope you have an awesome day. Love you guys.